Hi students, welcome to the directing and controlling, that is module number 2 in 18 CS 51 management entrepreneurship for IT industry. So today's this video topic is leadership styles. So what are the styles in leadership and how the leadership styles works, we will see one by one. So the leadership styles are three different styles are there, that is autocratic or authoritative style, democratic or participative style, and laissez-faire or free reign, generally we will call as free reign style. So these are the three different leadership styles. So in this video we will see that the first one, that is autocratic or authoritative style. The first one is autocratic leadership. As you know very well that the meaning of autocratic is that the people will take the decision without having any participation of the other people. So whatever the leader will say that yes, this is correct, like that, simply they will ask other people also to follow, and they will not give proper direction to the other people. That is nothing but autocratic leadership. So an autocratic leader is one who dominates and drives his subordinates through coercion, command, and the instilling of fear in the followers. So the next level people, the leader to the people of the group. So a leader, autocratic leader, what he will do is like he always try to dominate the entire team, and always he command the people, and he try to create the fear through that commanding and creating fear in the mind of the group people, and always try to get the work with the fear. So that type of people will call as the autocratic leader. So an autocratic leader alone determines policies, plans, and makes decisions. So the autocratic leader, whomever they are there, what they do is they only create the policies and plans, and they will make the decisions, because they will not give opportunity to other people to participate while preparing the policies, while preparing the plans, while taking the decisions and all, because they will not give any opportunity to others. Whatever they feel that it is correct, that they will make that particular policy, they will frame that particular policy plans, and they will make the decisions, and they will ask other people, that is the subordinates or the group people, to follow that particular thing. So an autocratic leader alone, they determine the policies, they only create all these things, and they will ask other people to follow that particular thing. He demands strict obedience. So always these autocratic people, how they will be, they always follow, demands the strict obedience, like how the military will be there, the same way like these people also autocratic leadership in the organization, they expect that very more respect from the subordinates. So they always try to demand the strict obedience from the subordinates. So such leaders love power and love to use it for promoting their own ends. So whatever they feel that those people, they give more preference for the power. So they feel that these autocratic leadership people feel that whenever we are having more power, then we can demand, or we can give more work to the people, and we can, through demand or through creating fear in the mind of the followers or mind of the subordinates, we can get the work like that they feel. And they never like to delegate their power of power, for they fear that they may lose their authority. So they will not allocate, or they will not assign their work to the subordinates. So whatever they are having the power, they are not ready to delegate that particular power to the subordinate people. The autocratic people will not accept that particular thing, because they are having some fearness that if we allocate, or if we delegate our power to the next level people, that is subordinates, then they may, I may lose my authority, or I may lose my power. So they will take that particular advantage, like that these people will feel, and they will not delegate any authority or any power to the next level people. So these are the the autocratic leadership mentalities. So autocratic leadership, how it will be? In the autocratic leadership, the positiveness will be, it can increase efficiency, because they are creating fairness. With the fairness, people work that if we are not working, they punish us, or they will not pay salary to us, like that they feel, and they work efficiency, they show their efficiency and they work. So sometimes it may increase the efficiency and save time, because because of the fairness and because of the autocratic way, so they will complete the task within time. They will not delay that particular task to complete that particular thing. No, they will not postpone, they will complete within the time. So that is also one of the advantage for the autocratic leadership. And get quick results under emergency conditions. So whenever emergency conditions are there, that time it will get good results or quick results because of the autocratic leadership. Because if they are not completing that particular task, they will give punishment. So because of that fear, the employees or the group people work to complete the task, and they will accomplish the work. Next, it is chain of command and division of work with clear. So whatever the chain of command and division of work, because there is no the second level people will be there in this particular autocratic leadership style. Because the person will be there, the leader will be there, he will take that particular decision, and he will assign that complete job to the next level people, and he will always create the fairness in their mind, and he demands to get the work within that particular time. You have to work, otherwise I'll punish you, like that. They create the fear, and through fear they will get the work. So chain of command and division of work are clear here. Okay, so they will not delegate any work to the next level people. And demerits. So as merits are there in autocratic leadership, demerits also there, because people are treated mission like cogs without human dignity. So whomever they are there in the group or organization employees, the autocratic leadership mentality person, the manager, because his type is autocratic leadership type, so he always treat the people who are working them like mission. He will not treat them as a human being or something. So always he expect that they are like missions only. So they have to come and they have to complete the task within that time. So if they are not able to complete, then he will give punishment. So people are treated like missions, and they are like without human dignity. They will not be having any human dignity because of this particular autocratic leadership style. And it is one-way communication without feedback, because they will not listen to the subordinates if they are facing any difficulty while doing the assignment, doing the job, anything. So if they want to convey that information to this manager, he is not ready to listen, because he is following autocratic leadership style. So he is different person, always one way communication. He only will give the instructions, everything, and he is not ready to listen any advices from the next level, that is the subordinates. And the leaders receives little or no inputs from the subordinates for his decision making, which is a dangerous in the current dynamic environment. Because even the employees or the subordinates might be having very good idea to complete the task with very lower price, or to reduce the cost, anything will be there. But because of this one-way communication, because of this autocratic leadership style, the subordinates, though they are having very good idea, though they are having very good knowledge about the work, they will not give any suggestions to the manager, because they feel that if we give also it will be waste, because he will not listen, as he is following autocratic leadership style. He is different leader, and always he threaten, and he will create the fear, and he will get the work from the subordinates. So the leaders, these type of leaders will miss very good suggestions from the the next level people, though they are having very good, very important or very good suggestions to give these people are not ready to accept, because the subordinates are not ready to give that particular suggestions to the manager, because he will not follow that particular suggestions, it will be waste, and he will not give much time also to the subordinates to give that particular suggestions, and he will follow always one-way communication. So people will not, the subordinates are not ready to give any suggestions to the top, manager. So the manager is missing that particular suggestions, very important suggestions, which they are going to give with a lesser price, lesser cost, everything. So these are the demerits in autocratic leadership. Thank you.